Today, together with my co-host Kimmy, right, we are joined by a gentleman who has championed the cause of the differently abled. He has trained them, getting jobs for them, and creating over $7 million in social impact and innovative solutions, such as the world's first customized noodle making machine.
Wow. So he's also the proud recipient of the prestigious President Challenge Social Enterprise Award in 2015, the World 50 Best Restaurant Champion of Change Award in 2022, author of 3 books.
Wow, 3 books.
Yeah, one best-selling.
Welcoming Mr. Koh. Could you share with us what inspired you to start Project Dignity?
First of all, thank you for the kind invitation to be here. Okay, my name is Seng Choon. I'm from Project Dignity. Just to give you an idea what Project Dignity does, is a social enterprise set up about in 2009. And the idea was to create jobs for people with differently able. So the mission is to return dignity to the disabled and disadvantaged through vocation with passion. So it started very small. It started at one store at Balestier Market. One store. But what I didn't know is more and more people come. So we focus on taking a person with differently able, like physically disabled, mentally like social, schizophrenic, bipolar, intellectual like IQ 70 below, and social abuse cases, ex-prisoners and all that. We take them for 22 days and we train them and we get them a job. So it's based on 4 basic principles. To help them, I need to skill them first. Cooking is a skill.
Okay.
So what I did is I spent 2 years writing the only hawker training program in the world. So like kopi O, kopi C, kopi Kao, kopi Bo, teh si.
So you teach them how to make the kopi.
Right. Yes, I wrote the whole thing and 22 subjects. Then I got approval by SkillsFuture to actually do this. Right. So after skilling them, I must get them job. So I was a train and place. So to get them job, if I cannot get job, I create jobs.
Yeah.
So I think many of you may know this. On top, I got Dignity Kitchen, which cover all different disability. Then I got Dignity Mama, which is a bookshop at Khoo Teck Puat, NUH, Ng Tien Fong, Sengkang, Changi.
It's a bookshop?
It's a bookshop. What it does is very simple. Here we try to focus on mid to low functional kids or young people. But alone they cannot work. So I bring the mother in. So it's a mother and child operation that sells second-hand book.
Okay.
So I collect books from everybody, clean it, and I sell it. Right. So when I do that, I create job for them. So they are in 5 locations now. Number 6 coming up at Tan Tock Seng Hospital, employing something like 20 over people. Hong Kong also 20 over people. It's 5 shops. It's a recycling operation. It's environmentally friendly because at the end of the year, like now you all do spring cleaning, you throw away the book. Don't throw away, give it to us. We clean it, we sell it.
Yeah.
If we got management book, we pack it in, clean it, and we sell we send to Philippines. But problem now is the freight charges very high. And version 10, version 9, the same thing.
Yeah.
So basically the other one, assessment book we send to Vietnam, Myanmar. It's a recycling. A lot of people don't understand. That project is called Dignity Mama. It's to help not the child, but the mother, the mother, the caregiver, and the woman. Husband can run away. But the mother's love for the child can never replace one.
Yes,
They always never cut the cord.
Confirm.
Then we have a deep avatar. Is a robot run by a disabled person at home controlling a tablet. Now this robot are very advanced now. But only different is that you got a cartoon face talking to you. Ours a human being who is paralyzed at home controlling the robot using Android. Right. It's at MTR station in Hong Kong. It's at a hospital in Hong Kong. It's at Hyatt Hotel in Hong Kong as receptionist. Right.
Oh, so they add receptionists to help staff.
Yeah, all you need to do, like nowadays talk on the phone, the same thing. We have Dignity Farm, which is a farm. We have Dignity Wheelchair. We deliver food by wheelchair. We'll have several other new projects we can share you later. So first you skill them, then after that you give employment.
Right.
After that you must integrate back to society. So if you all do come by the Dignity Kitchen, it's an integration center.
Okay.
You got all kinds of people cooking for you. The laksa, we got chicken rice, we got fish and chip. They're all very good. Why are they very good? Because my people behind them are all executive chef of hotel. In Singapore, very unique one. After 60, nobody wants you.
Yeah, correct.
So we take them in and they're very good. But what people don't understand, the older they are, the better they are.
The more skilled and experienced.
That's right.
So they are staff as well?
Yeah, they're all staff. I have a lot of staff. So basically what we do, we sell food, Right. So that's how we integrate back to society, because what can go wrong, sure go wrong one. Forgot to put the eggs, forgot to put chili, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So that is our integration center, integrate back. Right. And every day we organize events and all that to come here. The last one is inclusion, getting society to accept them. So every day, like we have organized company coming here to do CSR program. So what we do is several events. One of them is we have a very good social event is at 4:00, we give out food to the working poor.
And that's every day.
Every day.
Poor meaning like the low
Okay.
income? Or?
No. What I want to call looking poor is that, you go to hawker center, you see auntie, uncle cleaning tables, right?
Yeah,
Why don't we
correct.
do something about it? So I went to ask them that, uncle, I can't give you money, but I promise you dinner every night. So every night they are queuing up. We are targeted at 70. So we give out number at 70. And in Singapore, if you want free meal, you have to register IC number and you have to belong to a home. We don't.
Right.
As long as you queue up. So the rule is very simple. It's uncompromising and unconditional. You queue up, I give to you. And the food is very good, because I've seen some of the food given out at some of the places. It's not right. People should be treated with proper food. My
Yes.
food is damn good. Right.
Okay.
So another project is every day we go nursing home. If you go nursing home, ask the old people whether they want to go out.
Yeah.
So we bring them a city tour, come to lunch, and then we actually treat them to free lunch, and then we get young people like you to come and sing for them, engage them. But you must sing Tân Ly Jin and all those old songs.
I can sing Tân Ly Jin.
Okay lah. So these are things we do. We have a lot of social event that we work up. Like once a month, once every 2 months, we have something called a last birthday. We go to a hospice and ask the uncle, what do you want to eat? We cook for you. Normally quite tough. Like 3 weeks before the event now, we go down and ask you what you eat. Normally by the time the date comes, there may be 1 left or 3 left or whatever it is. Last December, we did something quite called Last Christmas, where we bring all the families together, over 70 of them at Oasis, and we cook for them. Imagine that is a nice meal. It will be very funny. The rules are very simple. First, no limit. We actually want salmon. I buy the most expensive salmon for you. The second one is no publicity. We don't take pictures. We don't take anything. It's not about people who want publicity. It's about people who actually sit and eat.
Actually
and third
cares.
One, yeah,
cares.
And the third one is more important. No cry. My people go there and cooking and cry. Says, don't do that, because it's about dignity for these people.
Yes.
Right. So we have a lot of this social project that we can. If you take number of mailbox we go out, as of today, we've done millions already. Elderly coming for lunch, we've done a few 100,000 by now. So the fourth principle is very important, inclusiveness. So we try to get people to come here, accept, cook, bake, classes and all that. So they are, first of all, skill these people. Second, create job for them. Thirdly, integrate back to society. And fourthly, inclusion. Okay, so by doing this, we generate the fund. We maybe I share how Project Dignity earn money.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, because I think it's such a big project, right? You have so many different revenue stream, different little, you have the Mama project, Mama,
Dignity Mama,
right? Dignity Mama,
Avatar.
right? And then Avatar and all. But how do you earn?
Okay, being Mama after 8 years now break even. Okay.
8 years.
Yeah.
8 years break even.
Who would just keep pumping money into helping the growth of mother and child to actually make sure. But now after 8 years, they are very good. They earn money, they support themselves. They don't even need the mother to come. Right. The children can run the whole show. It's about systematically letting autistic children, Down syndrome to run the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
So
it's, okay.
what we did was, how we earn money. First of all, we have 5 revenue. First, we have you sell food.
Okay.
So you don't mind, you get your friends to come and eat. Okay, we are open Monday to Saturday, 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So you come and eat, right? We also do delivery. We are now having Chinese New Year cookies. We do deliver food. So that's another revenue. The third revenue is event. We organize a lot of CSR event. Okay. The fourth one is rental. People use, this is an interesting part. We use our Dignity Kitchen as a wedding site. We've done 4 weddings. There's no wedding site where your car can drive straight into the warehouse, right?
Yeah.
And then wedding must have staircase, right? We also got staircase. And the bride will walk down a staircase. Then the solemnization is the hawker center. You will never forget your wedding. We're now doing anniversary already because we have done 4 weddings. And don't forget, my chef are all executive chef, whatever you want. So the last one is training. We are part of WSQ program, Scale Future. So all this generate the revenue that we have and we support. But the money we cannot keep. How we deal with the money? First of all, every person that we take to train, right, either physical, mental, social, intellectual, we pay them $6 an hour. So you sit there, you pay $6 an hour and you train you. Second thing is elderly coming for lunch. Every elderly coming $20 to $30 bring for lunch. Hire car, hire van, great food, right? We pay for every one of them. The third one is we organize, even make all this better pay one. It's not free one.
Yeah, correct.
And then the third revenue is, the first one is sales, delivery. The third one is rental. The fourth one is training. We conduct training classes. So please come and do, because under WT, everybody got Scale Future. So all this generate the kind of money that we have.
So I understand that in Singapore you have done quite a fair bit, and then right now you actually expanded to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Why Hong Kong? Why not other countries as well?
Over the years, we got Malaysia, Thailand. Thailand want us to do prostitute. 14-year-old is a prostitute. 27-year-old is old prostitute. But I walk away crying because I really find sad. They all got HIV. Then Kaohsiung, China, a lot of people from China came to see us.
Right.
US one, yesterday San Diego called. They want us to do for war veteran. UK want us Westminster. So basically, we have something people want, a solution for people who are disabled people employed, poor people eat,
Okay.
and then all this. So corporate pay. So basically, that we have the formula. So what happened was, by doing this, we have Hong Kong came to us in 2014. They provide us a place at Causeway Bay and invite us to go over there. But at that time, unfortunately, there was the occupied Central, the rioting. I cannot. Right. So I decided not to do. So 2018, they came back again. So what would make you come back? So we got 3 conditions. They agreed to that. Okay. So they give us a site at Shanghai Kai, 618 Shanghai Street. We give us a site at 6,900 square feet.
Wow, it's very big for Hong Kong size.
Yeah.
And it's next to an MTR station, the Mong Kok MTR station.
Oh, at Mong Kok some more.
Yeah, it's very nice of them to do that. So basically what we did, we came in, but the story of Hong Kong is a separate issue. We came in, we registered a company in 2019, February. Then we start renovation at June 2019. It's the start of the
COVID, right?
No, that was before COVID.
That was way before.
Before COVID, there was a social unrest in Hong Kong.
Social unrest.
Yeah, because they actually whacked me when I told you to come back, which is true, but anyway. So you edit it out. So basically what we do during the social unrest, we actually faced through a lot, barricade, everything, but we never stop. I carry on. A lot of people say, why would a Singaporean come here?
Yes.
And during the fighting, and all the problem we face, we cannot get supply. Bricks on the floor.
Yeah.
Right. And we make one silly mistake one night. We on the aircon, tear gas don't go away. Tear gas float. And when you float, it sucks in.
To the air
I can
condition.
tell you, you cry the whole night.
Were you there?
Yes, 2 of us. We will have a room. And it flood the whole thing and it was quite bad. It doesn't go away. It settled onto the blanket. You practically cry. We spray everything. We couldn't get rid of it. But we didn't run. We stayed.
Wow.
You want to know why?
Why? Why would you?
Actually, honesty.
Cannot go anywhere.
No. Honesty, I want to go home.
Okay.
I really want to go home in July. And money is running out. And I want to go home. And not only that, I can't do it. Then what happened was, I was at Mong Kok when it came out. Yeah. Many people don't see this. I saw young people, Molotov cocktail, throwing and burn the exit C. I was standing in front of the fire. And that was the time I asked myself, I think it's time to go home because everybody want me to go home.
They were burning the MRT, the
MTR station.
MTR station.
They burned it. They were there burning it. I saw the whole thing.
Wow.
At that time, I look at the fire and ask myself, time to go home. Then I remember something. Why do you set up Dignity Kitchen in the first place? You set up to help people. And if you run away a second time from Hong Kong, then you might as well don't start at all. Every time got problem, we run away.
Yeah.
I stay.
That's another.
And what I did next was quite interesting. The handphone. I call all my staff, 5 of them. I say, guys, drop everything. Come. Boss, Hong Kong, you just come and help me because I can't do it alone. One by one fly in. So one do the training, one do the operation, one do the administration, everybody 5. And over 3 months, we set the whole thing up. This is a remarkable story because the worst part is Shanghai Strait happened to be where all the police car, the ambulance are there.
Yeah.
This is Nathan to this Shanghai Strait. So every time there's something on, the traffic light, the flashing light, my kids are autism.
You'll be terrified.
Yeah. So I said, you go toilet, lock up. So that period we went through is a story maybe about tenacity. Because once I decided to go, so I went to HSBC, borrowed 3 million Hong Kong dollar, and I carry on. So every day is just drain. But I'm very blessed, serious. Then I didn't know. Next one, COVID. COVID-19, 3 years, really struggle. Government tell you, close the place down, nobody come in, 1.5 meter.
Yeah.
But we went through it. So in a way, I stay also for another reason. I really admire Hong Kong people. During the crisis, a lot of people came because Hong Kong people got 10,000 Hong Kong dollar voucher. And everybody say, we help you. Because at that time, we are still feeding all the homeless people. That 300 over people queuing up at one stage. We give it to them. We supply 1,000 cookies, muffins, and pandan cake to the hospital, Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Why? When you see the hospital with all the bed outside, what the heck are you? Want to do something?
Yeah.
And I realized this is the funny part. When you see the video, right, you see the TV, the people out there, not the doctors and nurses, it's the security guard and the cleaners. So, wow, I tell you, okay, let's do this. And that is where you must learn a lesson from once. People will help you when they can see it. And that time, a lot of people support us. Okay, the muffin I pay, it's not big company, it's just individual. And we went through it and we supplied all this muffin to all these people who are cleaners. These are the working poor. Their salary is very low. Same as Singapore. Now in Hong Kong, every day, 100 packet of mailbox go to the working poor. Who are they? The people that push the cardboard boxes, the people that sleep on Argyle Street Bridge. All this we give to them. But Hong Kong quite interesting. They got hak sai we.
Yeah. That's the other part. Yeah.
You can't say this.
It makes things complicated, but it's okay. Come back to Singapore.
So come back to Singapore. So during Singapore, we also survived the COVID. Right. And how they survived the COVID was very simple. We got 5 revenue, correct?
Yes.
We cannot do event. We cannot do training. We cannot do
food.
Sales. We got delivery. And at that time, we deliver to home, nursing home. We cannot deliver that. We deliver to a table out there. But I really respect my staff a lot. I really appreciate. You know why? They are chefs. You know what they are? All become drivers. All become packers. Or the whole chef, 30, 40 of them, all change role. Pack the mailbox, cook the mailbox, pack. They deliver. Some, at that time, going out must have wear masks and all that. They went deliver. We deliver the nursing home. We deliver dormitories. We deliver all places. And that's how we did it. And we survived the whole thing.
Quite heartwarming to know that, they are so flexible and adaptable.
It's about leadership. It's about people. If they, even employee, even company, if they see the purpose of what you're doing, regardless of who they are, they will come and help one.
Yeah, because there's a very firm purpose in the company.
Because if we don't come out with food for the nursing home, how the hell are they going to eat? They can't eat. So we give it to the nursing home. At first, sometimes we give free because you need to eat.
Yes.
You see, my model is very unique. People need to eat. And to need to eat, you need somebody to cook. And that's why I spent 2 years of my life writing the whole curriculum, that hawker training.
I would like to look at the book someday.
I'm writing the book one day. But anyway, we create jobs for these people. So statistically, as of today, we have 189 people working for Project Dignity. 80 over in Hong Kong, 100 over in Singapore.
And I understand you train quite a fair bit of people, right?
Over the years, we trained 3,000 people. 100% got job. I can tell you the secret also. We can train them. If every day you come, I give you $6 an hour. You don't come, no money. I ask you wash your hand, you wash your hand. I ask you to take out your apron, go to the toilet, So using money, can you imagine the teacher go to school and say, everybody ask me one question, I give you $10. Everybody will ask question. Money is the motivator.
Yes.
But why can we place 100%? Very simple. Singapore quota system. You need to employ Singaporean first. So in this case, they employ people with disability first. And slowly we built. And to be honest, Singapore has changed a lot in the last 13 years since I started this. People are more receptive to helping others. Young people coming in to help us. The culture slightly changed. Last time, when I first started, it was very tough. Empathy was a big issue. When I did something very stupid. When I first started at I started at Balestier in 2010. 2012, I moved to Kaki Bukit. 2015, I started Serangoon. 2019, I started Boon Keng. The question you want to ask me just now is, where the money come from?
Yeah.
The first one come from, I remember when I first started in 06, 07, I look for people, 08, I look for a place, 09, I look for money.
Yes.
I went to Spring Singapore, they got something called Seed Fund. Mr. Koh, your idea very good, but you got social, right? You should go to MCYS, which is the former Ministry of Community Youth and Sport, to get the Community Care Fund. So I went there, presented it. Mr. Koh, your idea very good. But you got training, right? They come under WDA. So I went WDA, Mr. Koh, I would love your idea, but unfortunately, we don't pay startup. You should go back to Spring Singapore Gap. So I know the money cannot come from, if I want to do this and I believe what I do, I remortgage my own office, I re-up my property. So the money raised 200,000, I started the first one. The problem in business, I think most of your young people would know, rental is a big issue.
It is in Singapore especially.
After you do well, they increase rental.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we moved to a second place. And I moved because the demand increased. A lot of people come. So we went to Kaki Bukit. I borrowed $500,000. You must understand my previous job, finding money is not that critical, not difficult. So I went $500,000 and we did all well. But unfortunately, MRT station is next to Kaki Bukit. What happened next? Rental goes up.
Yes.
So have to move again. So we moved to Serangoon. I'm very thankful to HDB. Seriously, HDB is very kind. Because what happened in HDB, the third place was quite sad. My mother died.
Oh no.
Let me tell you something, all these things you do, when you're losing money and you're doing something like that, nobody help you on. All these are your friend. At the end, you got no friend.
When it comes to money, sometimes no friend one.
Yeah, that's where you see who are your true friends.
So
Fastest way to
everybody
lose friend.
asked for money. Everybody rejected me. Right. They didn't reject me. I just keep quiet and say, one of them tell me, this is government thing. What are you going to do for what?
Yeah.
There's a reason why I carry on. Okay. So I told myself, and then on the day that I need to pay the down payment for, every time you must have down payment 3 months, right?
Yeah.
My mom passed away. So HDB was very nice. He said, okay, let me finish the probate first. Then you kind of pay. They're very nice. They let me there. And I stayed there for, I think, 5 years or 6 years.
Wow.
Then come to 2019, the demand increased. What was started as one-man show, the kid number keep growing up.
Yeah.
So I have to expand. And I have this mindset that every crisis is an opportunity.
Yes.
So at that time, I'm very thankful to, as Singapore Land Authority, I approached them, can you give me a site? Because I need to find another site because I'm running out of space. And they give us this site at 69 Boon Keng Road. And they've been very helpful to us. Seriously, as Singapore Land Authority has been very kind to us. Because they believe what we are trying to do and what the deliverable is. And touch wood, but this time I clever. I go and get sponsorship. So a bit of here, a bit of there, and then we build the whole thing.
So I need to ask because I think not many people would think of social entrepreneurship. That's one, right? Two, you had a very bright career in consultancy firm, right? Why the pivot?
Now, my background, I'm a polytechnic student, Singapore Poly. Then I went to UK to study. I got first class honors degree in engineering and business study. Then I worked in UK for many years. Then I got my master's degree in computer integrated manufacturing. My background is not hawker. My background is something else.
Engineering.
In 1994, I came back to Singapore. I realized something. You all live in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
You don't see beggars.
No.
You don't see homeless people. You don't see disabled people in shopping center. All look so nice and neat, right?
Yeah. Rarely have, but very,
Very rarely.
rarely.
Cannot be. You got 5.6 million people. Everybody looks so good. 1 in 7 Singaporeans suffer from depression. They are the invisible disability, Down syndrome, autism, dementia, all this. So basically what we do is, I realized, why are they? I went to find the answer. I found the answer. And I realized there's another part of Singapore, either people don't want to see or don't want to know, but they do exist.
Yeah.
Then I decided to start with something called Dignity Day.
Right.
So I suggest you all come, you spend a day with us. We show you all the different facets of what we do.
And that happens every month, every week.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day we got corporate coming in to do CSR, and then we actually educate them. So I hope that after you all listen to what you do, go and do something. It's just one day a month you do it. One day, 12 months. If you like dogs and cats, there's a lot. By the way, you don't see stray dogs in Singapore, right? Go to Sungai Tengah, there's thousands of dogs there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we do, Dignity Day. The second thing I always encourage people to do is called birthday wish.
Birthday.
Okay, every time you look at your cake, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and people sing song, happy birthday, right? And then make a wish and blow the candle. Actually, really make a wish. My parents brought me up that every day must have a wish. One of the wish was to walk around Singapore. One of the wish was North and South Singapore, cycle everything. One of the wish was to play for Alice on the piano. One of the wish was to write book. I got 3 bestsellers I wrote.
Yes, yes.
I wrote a play, right, called Father's Day, which I'm trying to find somebody who can do the play for me. Yeah, I done it. That on 2006, I made a wish to build the first social enterprise in Singapore. And that we should take. Last year was to play Erhu lah, but I bought the Erhu from Taobao, but it looked like Erhu, but it doesn't sound like Erhu every time. I don't know why. It must be something the way I press it wrongly.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
You learn
Find
from
it out.
YouTube.
Yeah lah.
Maybe the teacher.
I went to teacher, but teacher give up on me.
Oh, it's okay. You got other
But
strengths.
for fun only lah.
Yeah,
So
It's a birthday
two
wish.
things you need to learn
Yeah.
is Dignity Day. Do something good once a month. The second thing is when you look at the cake, make a wish. So in 2006, I make a wish. And to do that, actually started in 1994. After I realized there's no disabled people I can see, I started Dignity Day. I tell myself I'll do something good every month. So I started with Spottiswoode Park, old people. I bring them out for lunch, everything. Just hire the bus, $130, and then just bring them out. They love it because I'm at that time I'm quite highly paid in a consultancy firm. I work for one of the top 4. Then I got off day. Then later I joined Kaki Bukit Remand Prison. Then I went to teach, and I went to Selarang Drug Rehabilitation Church. Then the mother of all prison came, Changi. So I did all this for 7 years. In the course of it, I learned the social side. It's a volunteer program. But I went on my own. You don't need friends to tell you cannot do. Just go and do it. So just do Dignity Day once a month. That's all. Okay?
So for all the viewers out there, right, you heard it, right? You should go and volunteer. You never know what you'll be exposed to.
Yeah. You learn about another side. The most important thing about volunteering, you're not learning about what you do, it's about yourself.
Yes.
How blessed you are. So please go and do a Dignity Day once a month. And secondly, the next time you look at your birthday cake, really make a wish. It could be a simple wish like you want to do rock climbing. Okay, go and do, but you need to train, right? It's about you because that birthday cake and that birthday is very special. Correct?
So you mentioned a lot of things. You mentioned a lot, when you go over to Hong Kong, there's a lot of issues to start up, even when you're starting off, things like that. I want to ask you on your personal note rather, how were you mentally, right? Because there are so many difficulties they've been through.
Okay, one of the things you need to start entrepreneurship or whatever journey is, always, first of all, believe in yourself. Believe in what you want to do. If you know the why of doing it, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Secondly, communicate. The people around you may not be your friend, but you need to communicate with your family, your brother, your wife, your son. I'm very blessed in the sense that my family, my wife, or my children are very supportive. True. You must understand, when I'm losing the first 3 years, when I first started, I'm losing $1,000 a day just to prove it works.
$1,000 a day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Until 5, just to get the 5 revenue up, get myself recognized. So imagine I was working 4 jobs. So I was working 4 jobs non-stop every day. I don't even sleep. Because you don't forget, with 2 sons studying and all that kind of thing, every entrepreneur has commitment.
Yes.
Don't look at how they're successful. They have family commitment. So in order to succeed, you have to be sure you take care of your family, right? And very importantly, first of all, find a vision, believe in yourself, And the most important thing, the last thing is actually communicate with people who love you and people who beg for you. They are the people who listen to you and all the shit you face in the world, right?
Mm-hmm. So when you say that, you said about communicate to your family and all, right? All these times, how do your wife and your son supported you?
Tough lah. Tough. It's very tough. But I think at the end of the day, it's about, they are also very supportive what I do.
Communicate meaning you're saying like
communicate
moral
with people.
support from them, like the support
Not
you're
just that.
receiving from them.
Communicate with people, like people you borrow money from. That's the biggest thing I need to tell you guys. Getting the money is difficult. But once you got the money, please communicate with the people that give you the money. Why? Good news, bad news, share with them. You'll be surprised. Even the bad news, they also have solution for you.
Yeah.
Right. So always communicate with the people that give you the money. People that believe in you, may not be money, but effort. Right. You ask my team what they want, they all know what they want. When I go Hong Kong, we go Hong Kong. Now the next project we know, they all know one. Now we are starting 2024 because the last 3 years things have settled down a bit.
Yeah.
So the next project is something that we are all working on now. The first one, 3 years ago we started a project called Dignity Kitchenette.
Yeah.
Where we take a mental patient and then we tell them, you come at 10 o'clock, you finish at 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You see, mental patient after they are discharged, some of them family don't want them in the first place. Some of them don't even have money for financial problems. So what we do is we take them before they come out and we get them job. And for 3 years, we do very well, right? Now the place where we work, they want to increase rental, but we decided we're going to find another place. So by then, you know what's the problem? Medication. They come out, they forget about their medication for everything. But we take them inside, they will do the medication.
Yeah,
so we are now looking for a site, a shopping center or anywhere to open a cake shop. And we'll take mental patient out to do the thing. The second project is something that I quite keen about because Singapore, if you want soft food, there are people eating disorder, elderly.
Yes.
Sometimes food they eat is like they don't know what, it's like liquid like that. No, right. So I decided, why don't we do chicken rice, laksa, nasi lemak, right? And provide for these people that decent, honest food.
But softer.
Yeah.
Same taste.
I'm going to be so interested. I think I will. Sometimes you go through surgery, then you like, very辛苦. Then, yeah.
So basically, but the problem starting was very tough. You have to go to a certain standard. So there's something called ITDSI standard. It's 0 is water, 7 is solid. So you got to hit the 3, 4, 5 level. It's not so simple. Yeah, but in my head. So they can go down with difficulty. So what happened is very importantly, chicken rice must taste like chicken rice.
Confirm.
Number one. Second, it must look like chicken rice. You know why? Visual is very important.
Yes.
So we have chicken mold out of that. The third very important thing is viscosity. You eat lor mee, right? After lor mee, become liquid after a while.
Yes.
So you must maintain the viscosity.
Okay.
And the last one is consistency. That means produce everything. We have done it already, and it was launched last month. So if you want to eat, you just call us up. And what happened? We can deliver to you frozen version. You steam it or microwave it. If you want to come to Dignity Kitchen, let us know in 1 hour, 2 hour advance. We plan it for you straight away.
Okay.
So we are doing it. So this is to solve a very important problem that people should have decent food.
Okay.
The third project, which is the biggest one, you're going to build Dignity Kitchen number 2. Singapore has hundreds of thousands of people registered as dementia. Now, when we started 5 years, a lot actually.
It's a lot actually.
A lot.
Yeah, so
old people, elderly, and some as young as 40 dementia.
So there was a report recently, right?
Wait, 40 years old.
40 years old, dementia. Really? So there's a report recently that apparently 1 in out of 100 people will get dementia. It's just the age. So in fact, you see there are a lot of coverage right now, right? Or rather focus on dementia itself.
I see.
Yeah.
So what we want to do, we have a solution. Many years ago, we trained dementia. We failed. In a sense that, first of all, they can't work alone. They cannot remember what they are supposed to do.
Yeah, correct.
They have other illnesses and they cannot work long hours. Now we realize how to rectify this. So what we want to do is, there is a program in Japan where they do the dementia thing. Then I realized if you look at the video properly, there are a lot of people wearing the word staff. That means they're supporting them all the while. I'm an engineer by training. To go and get order, go inside, process the order, and come out and serve the order, no way.
Yeah.
Right. So I decided that it has to be something that only Singaporean can do.
Mm.
Chap chai pen, economy rice.
So clever.
So we take them in. All they need is scoop, right? I haven't decided yet. I do the Malaysian version where people just pick themselves, or do the Singapore version, we scoop for you. But the problem, they cannot work alone and they cannot collect money. So who do I bring in? Cancer recovery. Cancer recovery has a lot of medical expenses to pay.
Yes.
So what we do is we take them out and let them work together with the dementia. It's like the mama and the child like that, right?
Yes.
So we do that together. So the dementia will serve the food. The cancer recovery will pack and then they will serve. So we are looking for a site now. That's why I hope to find a site soon where I can build this up as a prototype. If I can build this prototype, I can, like Dignity Kitchen now is a prototype, it's expanded. So we're going to, Mama Store also prototype. So now we're going to do this prototype where we can reach out to dementia person. By the way, I've seen dementia at 40 years old. So what we do is we train them in stages, right? And after that, we let them run the shop. And they work 2 hours, 3 hours shift. So I'm looking at 40 people to be trained and placed in 1 year, right? These are 3 projects we are doing now. And we have another project that we do is to bring elderly out to take photograph and makeup because basically I realized when I attend funeral, I see the photograph quite ugly. So I decided
they cannot find a photograph.
the IC number. So I decided that to help these people should die with dignity. That's one of the projects. So basically we come in, make up for them, take photograph. The other one we have done many years now, but we never publicize, is to cook for people at hospice. We have done Oasis and we bring them in and we cook for them. You ask me what you want to eat, I cook for you.
Wow.
That's why.
Private chef.
So all these social things is still impactful. In terms of social impact, it's quite great.
I also heard that you train the blind, right? And you teach them how to like read money and all that. Can you show us?
Okay, we are engineers.
Okay.
So when a person came in, the rule is very simple. Don't look at their disability, look at their ability. So one of the things we do is how to sell coffee in sign language. So for example, it's an engineering thing. You break the problem into 3 parts. First, we teach you how to say good morning. So good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, now for the second part. What do you want to drink? So purpose is you ask you want coffee? You want tea? Okay. Do you want milk?
Oh, cute.
So there's a count.
Yeah. You want sugar? 2 sugar. So I want my coffee with milk, 2 sugar. Siu dai. Oh, no sugar. Siu dai. Like that. So by doing this, we encourage. A third thing you need to learn is how to say thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's simple.
Yeah.
Very simple.
So if everybody learns sign language, I can tell you, the people who are hearing impaired will be so blessed.
I'm sure.
Another thing we faced was the how to train a person with one hand. So we actually come up with a mold which help them to do, and there's a machine in Pico Dignity Kitchen, then do the blending for you. One of the things we do is also how to train blind cashier. Okay, if you are blind in Hong Kong, they give you this. This is a card. Okay, if you see the card, what the Hong Kong dollar do is you put the card inside here. Right, can you see? Then you fold it and you touch. Can you see the braille? Can you touch a braille?
Yeah. So for the viewers out there, right? So this is actually a card, and you see this little braille here, right? And you're saying
so when they fold the money, where the money ends, $50. That's my card.
It's like measuring the.
Yes, that's right. But to me, that is not so practical.
Okay.
So we decided to do our way. So method number 1 is actually very simple. You fold the money into a triangle. Can I borrow your hand?
Sure.
So this is $2. Can you feel the scratching? Let's say you're blind.
Yes.
Okay, this is $50. From here to here, $50.
Okay.
$2, $5, $10, $50.
Also, it's the distance.
Yes, right. It's the length.
It's the length of it.
Yeah.
So you have like $2 here, 5 here, 10 here, and 50 over here.
Yeah. Now that's number 2. Method number 2. Come. Method number 3. You see the width of your finger?
Yes.
The 4-finger. So you can see the difference.
Yeah.
Right. So for users out there, right?
So you put like that, you go like that. Then you hold, that's it. Then you press like that.
So you press in, so it says 2.
Okay. So this is $50 without. So you press the hand like that. Okay. But the fastest method is this. Can I borrow hand? Okay. $50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
It's also
same
the
thing. It's
measuring.
It's the length of the node.
In engineering, it's called dimensional analysis. I call it dimension, where the length of the money is different.
So they will do that to
No, the fastest way is the last one. So basically, if you look at your hand is your tool.
dimension.
This is a ruler. This is a ruler. This is a benchmark. These are gauges. So your hand is a tool. So by doing this, we actually change the way a blind person find money.
Wow.
Blind person, there's a lot of ways. Some of them, they actually touch and they know by the size, by habit. But there's no better way than this. Right. Okay, every currency can do this except one, the US dollars.
Because all same size.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So my method, and the worst is when we start doing this, we got cheated by Malaysian ringgit. The Malaysian ringgit, right?
Yes.
It's the same sense as $2.
Correct. Yeah.
But then the Australian is okay. Australian dollar is better. So these are things we learn along the way.
Right.
And we are innovators.
Good.
Okay? So I hope I cover all the topics you want to talk about.
It does actually. Actually, before we end off this whole podcast, right? I just want to ask last 3 questions. Right. The first question is actually, there are many of our viewers out there that are young, right? They actually have no idea what they want to do, right? What is one advice you give them, right, to find their footing?
Okay. Actually, very simple. Find something you love to do. I have a simple formula, right? It's called the Element of Success. I wrote a book called Element of Success. And the formula comprises of 5 elements. First, passion. Find something you love to do. If you love animals, do something with animals. If you love children, do something like that. The second element is time. It's only 24 hours. If you want to do something, invest time in it. The third time is knowledge. Do I know about hawker trade? I know nothing about hawker trade, but now I'm very good at it. I know per square foot how much I can get. Then the fourth element is money. It's not how much you have. It's how you spend it. So I always tell people, think big but start small. I started 1 store. That's all. And the last element is very important. It is health. Physical and mental health. You'll be very surprised. Mentally, working with special needs is not that simple. Really not that simple. The people that work for me, I have admiration for them because it's very difficult. And then you bracket the whole thing together, you got opportunity, the window of opportunity. So this formula tells you that, okay, find something you love to do, invest time in it, learn, never stop learning. Very important thing is how much you have. If you got 100,000, you do 100,000 project. If 10,000, you do 10,000 project. Then finally, good health, physical, mental health. And there are a lot of opportunity out there. So for the person who is looking for something to do, find something you love to do first because you're going to invest a lot of time in it. And if you don't know anything, go and learn. That's all.
So as a follow-up to that question, it's something like a question that I will ask every single guest that comes to this show, is that if there's one word, right, they will give to our viewers, right, what would that word be?
Actually, believe in yourself.
There's 3, but believe in yourself.
No, if nobody believes, it's about belief.
Yeah.
If you believe in what you're trying to do, even how tough it is, you can actually do it. Right, true. And always remember, the one word is very simple. Why?
Why?
Whatever you do, there's a why. And if you know the why, anything is possible. Okay? The one word is why.
Yeah, actually, in fact, I had 3, but all his explanation, right, has actually managed to condense it into 2 questions that I wanted to ask him. I think for today's podcast, I really, really want to thank Mr. Koh for coming and joining us. I hope this podcast actually gave you more insights. Once again, thank you, Mr. Koh. And to our listeners out there, keep striving for greatness. I hope this podcast has ignited your mission. Do join us for more no bullshit stories from successful individuals on Mission Ignite.
So let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, Mr. Koh, let's go. Hi guys, thank you for listening. If you like what you have just heard, follow us for more content like this.